To my surprise, of course, got this letter from IGG and a letter which also does not, a letter that is purported to have written on 15th May 2023, and it is written the Town Clerk of Mbarara City, Town Clerk of Ntungamo Municipal Council, and the Town Clerk of Municipality. And it is a complaint about the implementation of the roads project of Mbarara City, Ntungamo Municipality, and Kabale Municipality. And the important to note is that the IGG is insinuating that they received a complaint that the employers of the above contracts failed to meet part of their obligations of the contract in time, and they thus delayed the execution of the contracts. And they are saying that, however, that when the contractor Multiplex Limited and in partnership with International requested for time extension of the contract, the employers refused and instead threatened to charge the contractor with liquidated damages and subsequent termination of the contract. And they say they have commenced investigation of the complaint by Article 2 this, and the Inspector General of Government is directing that you are hereby directed to halt the charging of liquidated damages, terminating the contract awarded to MS Multiplex Limited, the TACO International Trade and Contracting JV for implementation of the USMID road projects of Mbarara City, Ntungamo Municipality, and Kabale Municipality until you receive further communication from this office. This letter holds two serious damage to government. One, we well know that this program is ending in December, and any delays shall, of course, not allow the entities to have utilized the monies that are due to them by end of December, meaning that there is a danger of not finishing these roads. The roads have been done, the excavations have been made, and now the IGG is stopping the termination. And by it, to me, it's not even termination, because termination was supposed to be done when the contract was running. And the contract ended on 27th March 2023. And now we are in liquidated damages, because of the provisions of the agreement, the contract agreement, they say when the contract has expired, you can give a liquidated damages period if the contractor is willing to finish in that time. So to me, I don't see where termination comes in. And the IGG, Inspectorate General of Government, should have listened to both sides, should have gotten the facts before coming up with this directive. To me, I see some kind of collusion. I see mafialism in this kind of thing. And to me, I now start even doubting whether we are dealing with a multiplex or something that is more serious than multiplex. Because when we are in Kampala, and I want to say this with sincerity, because it was said a number of times that because the minister was quoting that Multiplex, which is the director of Multiplex, who is Bosa, met the president and complained, and the president talked to the minister not to terminate and also not to charge liquidated damages. And in that meeting I said, and I still quote, that if the president, if, I'm using the word if the president is entangled in this kind of issues, then we have a bigger problem than what we are seeing. Because one, we are talking of a person who has failed to execute a contract. We have the money is on account. We have, in fact, the money has been swept not once, not twice, from the one in 2021, because he couldn't utilize the money that was available. Money was swept back to the treasury in 2022. Money was swept, and even now we have money on account which is going to be swept back to the treasury. And this is a person who is saying has been fairly treated. But as Kabale and the people of Kabale know better that we have given extensions, and out of these extensions, he has only the 7-month extensions, and has only used like 3 months. He's ever not on site. He only appears on site when he knows that people from Kampala are coming for inspection, and once they go, he also packs and goes. So I don't know what measure and in what capacity the IGG, of course, being the watchdog of government, and to me, he would be even more concerned as IGG, Inspector of Government. He would be even more concerned to find out why this contract is not moving, not being on the side of the contractor. To me, that's where I fault the IGG, and where everyone of goodwill and who wishes to see this contract and the people, the stakeholders, the people of Kabale getting the services that they deserve, they require, the roads, they should be more concerned on why this contractor one is not executing the works as per the contract agreement. The question is, do we still even have a joint venture? Because we have documents that show that the joint venture is no longer there. And in the first place, when we are giving a contract, we gave it to a joint venture, and there is also a pending case at CPS. So those are the issues that the IGG should have and should be looking at, not protecting this incompetent contractor. And of course, I know by indulging into these things, you know, at times there are things that we go into and you don't know how it is going to end. I know this is not something that is easy, which I've entered into. From what I've heard and what the actions and the inactions I've been seeing happening, of course, as you well know that we had 2 ladies here. 2 ladies that had come to Kabale purposely following on this contract that were from State House, and they were also claiming that they had come to audit the contract. And in one of the books, they made a mistake, and after the field visit, they said works were going on well. When in actual sense, they didn't even find anyone on the site. And when we engaged the RDC's office and other stakeholders, we found out that actually these people had been sent by the contractor And their main role was to intimidate and also to get some of the information that maybe shall help the Bosa at a given time to maybe go for litigation. But we are brave enough, and here we are. But my concern and my disappointment is with the IGG. My disappointment and my concern is with the ministry, because we wrote to the Speaker of Parliament, and these are supposed to, they have an oversight role to oversee the performance of these government entities and to see whether money that has been apportioned to local governments is doing what it's supposed to do. We wrote to them. Our area member of Parliament raised a matter of national importance. The Prime Minister directed. The ministers have not acted, and we are wondering. And that's where I have a lot of questions in my mind. Are we dealing with Multiplex, with its directors, or there are other directors within Multiplex that I have not seen? Because the way, and I want to be very genuine as a Mchika, the way I'm seeing things, Bosa as MD of Multiplex is weighing a lot of powers, a lot of authority that I saw even the minister fears to confront. And to me, that is very dangerous. And if we don't check those powers, if we don't check that authority, if we don't dig deep down to know exactly what Multiplex is all about, then we're not going to have these roads. Money is going to be wasted. And as people of Kabale, most of Kabale Municipality, we are going to lose out. And the last appeal is to the members of Parliament from Kabale. Here, we have leave alone those, because when we talk of Kabale Municipality, we're talking of one MP, but appealing to all the members of Parliament from Kabale, in fact from Kigezi region, because we are anticipating to have this Kabale Municipality expanded into a city. So we are talking of the whole Kigezi region. They should come up, they should get out of their sleep and start asking questions. What is happening with this USMID program in Kabale? Of course, it is happening elsewhere in Ntungamo, but my concern is in Kabale, because that's where I can authentically make such statements. So the members of Parliament should come up, they should start asking questions. And once we don't get answers, then we should move together and seek demand for these answers. And to me, from what I've seen and from what I've realized, everyone that is talking, from the minister to whoever is mostly the minister, the answer to me seems to be with the first citizen. Because that's what we are saying in the meeting. The president has said this, the president. So, if we are to seek for a remedy, if we are to get a remedy for this confusion, for whatever is happening, then those who reach out, who can access the president, they should whisper into his ear that your name is being dragged into something that is not beneficial to the people of Kabale Municipality, is not beneficial to the people of Kigezi, is not beneficial to the country as